Hi, it's Chaplain Adam Siegel with a few words about this week's Torah portion by Yeshev. So we're right on the beginning of the Joseph story in the narrative. We're towards the end of the book of Genesis, and for the next month or so includes a very involved description of the life of Joseph and his brothers, his relationship with his father, and the arc of his life, which is really one of maturation and spiritual growth. We're introduced to him as a young kid. It's really described as a punk who despite his favorite child status with his dad, really pisses off his brothers and acts immaturely in a number of ways. We know that despite all this, his dad, Jacob, who also has had some stuff to work out within his own life, sends him on a mission to go check on his brothers. We're not sure what Jacob's intentions are, but we can see that Joseph may not work out well for Joseph. And so Joseph shows up for the mission, and he seeks out, his dad sends him to go check on him. His brother's out tending to the flocks in the countryside. And we know that Joseph heads out, and he goes to where he thinks the brothers are, and he can't find them. The Torah says that they're not there. But unusually, the Torah describes this really unusual encounter, brief, but notable, where he bumps into a random stranger. And the commentators, our tradition, are really puzzled by this small but very crucial detail in the story, because the impact that this stranger has on both Joseph and the story itself, their family, and ultimately the rest of the narrative of the arc of the Torah is quite significant. And when Joseph bumps into this stranger who's unnamed, and who later tradition attributes to being an angel or a messenger sent from God, the stranger asks him, "What are you seeking?" And Joseph goes on to say that he's looking for his brothers, and the stranger actually reveals that he thinks he knows where they were, or where they went, and gives them some instructions. But the Kutzker Rebbe takes this and really sees a blueprint for our own lives, and says that at times we head out on a path, and we think we have a clear goal in mind, and then shortly we may find ourselves in an unfamiliar place, seemingly lost and not sure where to go. And the stranger may provide a blueprint, may provide us with a reflective guidance that we can ask ourselves, or the world is asking us, in terms of what are we seeking? And that if we're willing to ask and answer that question, and connect back to what our soul's seeking, that ultimately that can provide us with some guidance for our next step. And especially in this time of year, right on the cusp of Hanukkah, where things are the darkest, and we have metaphors for the lighting of the menorah and the illumination despite the darkness. This question, what are we seeking, really provides a basis for some light that can help guide us on the path that we're on. Shabbat Shalom.